It'll take me just a second just to get kind of set up here. Still need to make my card borders. The music feels really loud on my end. I need to lower that. Could be a little bit better for me. I already sketched a lot during my lunch break at work. I just haven't done any of it digitally, and I won't make the attack the actual attack until it's, the actual digital piece, the finished piece. So I haven't shown any of them yet. I'm just going to start by making my card borders, and then I will pull up the characters that I have. Normally when I stream art, I just do the actual Clip Studio program. This time I've decided I didn't want to do that. I don't know, I just don't. I'm going to do the whole display because that way if I go onto the artist's accounts and I look at their characters and their references, you guys can see that. It does mean that I'll be periodically pulling up Discord because that's where I have my references saved. Not saved, but I just copied the image and put it into a private Discord server for myself. And that's how I was holding on to all of my bookmarks. And this step is just the one tedious little thing before I start doing any characters. It's just me making the borders that I'm going to be using for the whole month. But because the themes get announced kind of late, I never actually designed the borders. And I've been in an artistic funk for a while, so I haven't been drawing much of anything. Oh, and another reason I wanted to have my full display is so you guys can see the music that's playing. Let me move that up so you can actually see the name. There we go. This playlist is a lot of Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact because the soundtrack in Genshin is so good. That's actually what most of it is Genshin specifically.
상상력 속 갤럭시 끝없이 수놓여진 ecstasy 빛을 쏟았던 나 you and me 발견의 dream just make you away 널 위한 dream just take you away just take you away 뒤끝 꽃 울려 퍼질 A magic show 완벽한 escape 날 채워내 너의 우주 홀린 듯이
wish I had more to say, but I also know I'm probably alone. I don't think there's anybody in chat or anything, but I'm mostly used to being quiet while I'm drawing, so. This artist last minute decided to join Art Fight, and she just announced it yesterday, and I got really excited because this is like my favorite artist. I commission them a lot. So I immediately jumped on to see who they had on their Art Fight this year, because I don't think they did it last year, but I have been seeing the posts about this character in particular, and while I don't really understand the context of the media, I don't know if it's like an original character. I think maybe it's some sort of game kind of like D&D, but I'm not gonna pretend to know. I just decided this is definitely who I'm gonna draw because I've been seeing this character so much. They must be really into this character right now, so. Like I've been dying to do gift art for this artist for so long, but I've had no motivation to do any art, so art fight motivated me, and now I suddenly am doing the art that I've been wanting to gift for a while. I somehow managed to make it so that my phone muted only YouTube, and I didn't mean to do that, but it's kind of nice. It's still giving me notifications for other things that are important. I forgot that there was any Minecraft music aside from caves and cliffs. I don't even know what this is, but it's cool. go grab my food real quick. I'll be right back. I can just sit here for a second. Oh, cute. I came back to it playing Undertale music. That's great. I'm gonna be munching on a salad and eating my dinner as I slowly continue to work on this. Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Hi, Cherry Blossom. Thank you. I'm eating my dinner, so I didn't have my mic turned on. Yeah, I played both Honkai Star Rail and I played Genshin, but I haven't played it in a while. I kind of dropped off because the content was boring me a little. I only just started playing Honkai recently, though. I only started playing it in 3.1, so I just recently got caught up. Hey, it's a good day for it to go down for maintenance because I can sit here and do art fight instead. I do still plan to do a drawing a day for art fight, though. Games are not going to stop me from doing that. I will make sure that I hit my goal. I'm pulling for Sunday first because I really need a good support, but then I'm going to get fine on as well. But I've been grinding for a while, so I actually have, I think, 150 pulls saved just from grinding all of the quests. I had a lot to catch up on, so. Although I am actually insane, so I actually pulled a E6 Jiaocho because he's my favorite character. I know that's probably stupid to try to max out a support, but I did spend money during the anniversary to get him because I got really attached to him really fast. So he's my favorite character. Do you also play? I'm assuming that's why you asked, but I don't want to just assume. Thank you. I got really demotivated for a while, so I haven't been drawing for a while. It definitely feels good to get back into it. Do you have a specific main in Honkai? Ooh, I want to get Rappa. She looks like a lot of fun. course, I started so late, so I kind of missed her time. I've heard, though, that she is still due for a rerun and hasn't reran yet, and that this is Sunday's first rerun. I also pulled for Fugue, so I'm assuming she's probably a good support for Raaaaaaa. Be good to have somebody that Fugue can actually be used with. I didn't realize she wasn't really helpful to me. I think I've only ever used Raaaaaaa in like the quest that she's in, but only like once for a support. And then the person who had her as a support on my friends list took her away, and so I haven't been able to play her anymore. And unfortunately, they took Raaaaaaa off of their support before I got Fugue, so I never got to test them together. I got Fugue because I thought she was going to be good for Acheron, and then I realized that was not quite the case. It's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. One of these days I'll find somebody to add that has Raaaaaaa that I can borrow. That way I can test my Fugue. I have nobody to test her to see if she's doing okay. But she's also pretty low on my priority list at the moment, because I don't have a DPS for her to use, so I've just been kind of putting her on the back burner, working on her in between other things. What server are you on? I'm on the American server. Texture looks so much better. I am really liking how this is looking. I really hope that this artist really likes this drawing, because I really like this artist. I commission them all the time. So I really hope that they like what I do for them.
Hearts will never bleed, frozen and vanished out of greed. In their restless dreams, they try so hard to breathe. Pulses flutter and sting within this bleakness. Pain will come with the blade. Pain will wake up the despond and crown in this dormant world somehow.
I'm not. She's not my character. She's a character that belongs to somebody else. But I don't really know if she's from, like, based on a game or something. I think she is, but I'm not familiar with the whatever it is that the creator of the characters talks about. They said it was from Mothership. I don't know what that is, though. But I guess this is their character in a Mothership campaign, whatever that is. I just got used to seeing them draw this character a lot, so this is the character I chose to draw for them.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. Pain will come with the blade. Pain will wake up the despond and crowd in this dormant
Recently, I've not really been doing much other than Honkai. I tend to get a little bit like fixated on one thing, but other than that, I've been playing uh, Animal Crossing lately. I don't really do a whole lot other than gaming, and I haven't been doing a lot of art lately, but pretty much just games, video games, and art. The rare occasion that I've been able to get motivated for art, anyway. I don't remember where in the game this song plays, but I really like this track. It's really cool. Yeah, I know it's from Honkai Star Rail. I just don't remember where it plays. It's not that familiar to me. It's something in Penacony based on the picture, but I haven't actually been watching a lot lately other than like true crime shows. I sometimes watch anime, but not very often, and I don't really watch a lot of TV other than that. Ooh, I think I'm done with this one. I've been drawing since I was like 4, so I guess it just kind of stuck with me. When I was little, I used to get like the little, like the Pokemon books that like give a little bit of information on Pokemon, but they just have like all of the Pokemon. just like in the book. I used to get those, and then my mom would get me tracing paper, and so I would just trace over the Pokemon, which, to be honest, it's funny to think back about now because tracing is not the greatest thing to do, but it's also like a good tool to like learn. So I would just trace Pokemon and just get so used to doing that I just kept going, and I would eventually make my own like Pokemon characters and silly stuff like that. So it just kind of stuck with me. And then I got into Warrior Cats, and I just kept drawing Warrior Cats all the time. Right. Well, I guess we'll see when they see this attack. That'll be great. I can't wait for them to see that. I hope they're excited about it. This character, I just pulled random references while I was at work, so all of the references I have saved in this Discord server are just in completely random order. Every time I go to the next character, I'm just going to be having to sift through it and figure out where they are. I honestly think I like this sketch, so I'm probably just going to go straight into the line art on this one. I think I drew her hair wrong, though. Oh, really? Happy birthday! There's a friend of mine on Facebook whose birthday is also today, and I had no idea. I've never met the person in person. It was just an online friend I made through art. That's really cool. Mine was 2 months ago. Are you doing anything fun? Going out to eat or anything? No, no worries. I fat finger things a lot when I'm typing on my phone, so I like make silly mistakes too, and then I still do it on keyboard despite me working at a desk job all day. My parents were the same way, or rather my mom. My dad wasn't around, but I spent a lot of my time growing up, and I lived with a friend's family, and I didn't really have a lot of time with my parents either. I totally get it. Well, at least you have somebody to talk to if you didn't already have that. I don't plan on going anywhere, so no, don't worry about it. I'm an adult. I get it. It's sucked when I was a kid, but I don't mind it as much now. I get it. And I do not like the way these eyebrows are looking. All traveled, like they moved away, or are they just on vacation? Yeah, I get that. I moved to, about 3 years ago, and I haven't really talked to anybody since. I don't have any friends around here other than one that lives like 2 hours away, so we don't get to hang out that much. It does get better. Eventually. It'll take time, but it will get better.
Tell me who you are.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's plus kind of hard sometimes to like go to a new place. It's expensive.
Like to have something to drink. To tell you the truth in this contract, I don't care about anything but me.
Trying to start over is kind of hard.
To my account, 'cause it make me feel alright. I'm busy, dizzy, lazy, got a global eyes and growing mind. Above all, I'm wise, I'm very well organized. Make me a compromise. Watch me rise high for the last time. See how this connection works. Information goes back and forth. I sit beside the window, and all I do is watch the shadows grow. Longer, linger, for better. You'll never know what internal decadence means. Yeah. Huh. Come on. He's got opinion. I'm posted suggestion, but never reveals his name. Read by someone, taken as a good one, but nobody know who wrote it. Few lies of the sentence line, anonymity annoying me all the time. It's like a 2-channel where people just throw their anger, forget about those foul actions. You're driving an expensive car, expectancy, supremacy. You're out of control, the troll is waiting down below. You still like an experience, too bad, too close, too late to notice where you are. There's no other way. Dependency to the tendency, occasionally you misunderstood. Living a life of mediocrity, hypocrisy, legitimacy. Go over it, game over now. Is this the place to shine?
Character's hair is really cool, but it's really hard for me to draw.
Tell me who you are.
It's gonna be really interesting when it comes time for me to color it too.
Take it easy. Raaaaax. You wanna have something to drink? To tell you the truth in this contract, I don't care about anyone but me. I just want that cash transferred to my account, 'cause it make me feel alright. I'm busy, dizzy, lazy, gotta globalize and grow your mind. Above all, I'm wise, I'm very well organized. Make me a compromise. Watch me rise high for the last time. That's how the connection works. Information goes back and forth. Sit beside the window, and all I do is watch the shadows grow. Longer, linger, for better. You'll never know what this internal decadence means. You're driving an expensive car, expectancy, supremacy. You're out of control, the troll is waiting down below. You still like an experience, too bad, too close, too late to notice where you are. There's no other way. Your parents
yeah. My brother is like I think 8 years older than me, and he went to the Air Force. So I haven't really seen him in a long time. But I really don't. I remember like when I was really young, we used to spend a lot of time together, and then he was just kind of not there. I get it. Oh man, I'd recognize this soundtrack anywhere. This must be Hule. I've only fought this guy over and over and over again. I hated him a lot until he was really hard for me to fight until I got Jiao because he's weak to fire. I wasn't using anybody that he was weak to at first. I think the first time that I fought Hule, I was using Yenching, Herda Puppet, Treeby, and probably Huahua at that point. I was struggling. I gave myself such a hard time by picking Yenching and sticking with him. He was the character I got on the Departure Warp, the free 5-star you get for the 50 pulls, and he's a good DPS for early game, but I got too reliant on using an ice character, and he was not that helpful for this or for the the Memory Zone meme and Penacony, the something unto death boss. That one was so annoying for me. I struggled with that thing for so long because I could not beat it. And then I got Jiao and he fixed literally all of my problems. Because I just didn't have a good support. Yeah, he so did. And granted, he only helped as much as he does because I maxed him out. I got him with his light cone and got all of his Eidolons because I just got really attached. So of course, with all of that, he's really good. If he didn't have all that, I don't think he'd be as helpful. But not to mention, like, for something unto death, I was struggling with that thing because it relies on you to use dot damage. And I didn't, at that point, use any dot characters, because like I said, I used ice characters primarily. And Freeze is not good for that kind of thing. Freeze doesn't help you break your friends, your teammates out of this prison that the enemy makes. So it did not help. But then I got Jiao and I had dot, and it was like, oh, well, that was easy. I probably should have built Sampo or somebody so I could have somebody, but it took a while for me to actually get Sampo, and I don't think I had any other dot units at that point. I am also somebody who still does not have Ting Yun, so I'm really excited for him to be on the banner with Sunday or with her being on the banner with Sunday, because I still don't have her. 4-star Ting Yun. So I was just missing out on a really good support that I just never got for some reason. I am looking forward to getting her. I really want to build her, to have her first, but also to build her. I do have Treeby, so I'm sure Treeby is going to be on one team and then Tingyun's going to be on the other. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I'm thinking if I get Fine on, I'll probably put Sunday and Tingyun on his team, but I'm not really sure. I do also have Branya, but I just don't like her, so I haven't built her yet. I think she's still level 40. Speaking of Sunday, I think this is actually one of Sunday's trailer tracks. I had never watched any of the trailers, so I had done that yesterday with a friend. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was so much fun. I'm looking forward to continuing. I haven't gotten to Sunday's trailer yet. I'm trying not to watch them until I watch it with my friend, because he's not seen them either. I didn't even look to see what team this character is on. Crystals, okay. No, I don't think I've ever been to Mississippi. I drove through a few states, but that wasn't one of the ones that I went to. I currently live in Arizona. It's hot. It's super, super hot here. I'm miserable. Though I did live in Indiana for a while. I would imagine Mississippi is maybe similar in temperature and weather to Indiana. The air conditioner is out at work. Not in like the whole building. The break room is fine. Like the offices are fine. But I work in like a warehouse, and like the warehouse area is miserable. You can tell there is no air conditioning on. Or not that it's not on, it's just not working. We had the same problem last year. You would think they would fix it and prevent that from happening. I don't think it's dropped below 100 for the past like 2 weeks. It's been horrible. in a couple weeks and nobody's fixed it, but I can only hope that they do it soon. Funny, I didn't even realize I put any Amphorius tracks on this playlist until just now. But it's just like this playlist I just kind of casually add to it whenever I know it's a song that doesn't have copyright. Because I use it specifically for when I'm doing art streams like this. And because I only started playing Honkai so recently, I only recently added these tracks. And I thought that at the time that I added things, I still hadn't reached Penacony yet, so I thought I didn't have any tracks from Penacony and Amphorius until I got to, like, you know, some of the character tracks I knew I had added, but I didn't think I had added anything for Amphorius yet. That's kind of funny. I do really love this track, though. I try to have a good mixture of, like, kind of chill tracks, but also some, like, more interesting ones, like the battle ones, like Kool-Aid being in here. That way I don't get too bored. But it's a really long playlist. There's a lot of stuff on this playlist. I don't remember everything that's on it. They're so good. I love all of the tracks in Honkai Star Rail. They're all really good, but the battle ones they go really hard. Especially the most recent one in the Amphorius quest. If you have played it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But the one with Aquila, that fight, that music was so good. I am pretty sure I also have some Robin songs on here too for Honkai. I don't think any of them have played tonight, but I know that all of Robin's songs are on here because they're really good. I wish I had her. Like I said, I started at 3.1. It's not possible for me to have her, but I want her so bad. I do borrow her a lot from one of the people on my friends list because somebody does have her, and I use her a lot. Not as often as Aventurine, because I really want him. I really want a good shield so bad. But I could listen to Robin all day. She's so good. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You probably would get annoyed at it eventually. I do have her playing in my express, but I also don't go in the train enough for it to like be a nuisance. I didn't always have her in the train. For a while, I had her in the train, and then I changed it to Fei Xiao's battle track, and then I ended up changing it again. I changed it back to Robin because I'm hoping that I can just sit in the train and listen to Robin while I do my polls for Sunday tomorrow. Because I'm not going to get to tonight. I don't think maintenance is going to be done until about the time I go to bed, because I have to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning for work. So I don't think I'll be able to log in and poll tonight. Which is fine, because maybe my friend, if he's not too tired from work, will be joining me, and then I'll be able to voice call him and like tell him, hey bestie, you want to see me do my polls? He doesn't play anymore, but he did used to play, and he unfortunately lives in the UK, so time zones are a big issue. Trying to find time where we can both actually hang out is almost impossible, because I get home from work and then it's like 11 o'clock at night for him. It's not too bad. It's been really slow. This time of the month is usually pretty slow at work, so it'll be fine. The manager comes back from mandatory time off tomorrow, though, so. God, I hope so. I do have pretty good luck in Honkai. I do think I will win. I think I've only lost once or twice. I think I've only lost twice in the time that I've been playing, which is really, really good. I'm fully aware of that, but because I lost once to Clara and then once to Himiko. I really want to lose to Blade because I want Blade, but I unfortunately don't seem to be lucky enough to lose to him. It was Himiko instead. I was really mad when I lost to Clara because I already had her and I don't use her. She's just gonna haunt me. I did take her off of my lost pool after that because I don't want to lose her to her again. Although I feel like losing to Japard would be worse. And I don't want Zila either, so I don't want to lose to her. I'd love to lose to Fushuen though. Oh, really? I would love to get her. I have her on my, I have a side account that I use to just record quests because I like to look back on them in case I want, an art reference or to reference a specific piece of dialogue. And so I have those on my channel, too, where I've been recording. That account has Caius as the main character instead of Stell. I got Fushuen on that one, but I want her on my main account where I would be able to actually use her because my recording account's only for that purpose. It's just for recording, so I'm not spending any money for polls or anything like that. I'm not trying to like make my characters really strong. So of course I got her on the one that I don't want. Oh man. I didn't pull for Castros because I was too busy pulling for maxing out Jiao Cho, but I got her on my recording account and she's really good. I haven't even fully built her yet and she's really strong. I hope you get her on a rerun if you didn't already get her. I don't know if you still had pulls after Fushuen, but definitely get Finon. Have you saved your guarantee until Finon, or did you pull for somebody in the meantime? I'm not really interested in the Amphorius people except for Finon, Treeby, and Anaxa, to be honest. Do you have Sparkle, or do you want her? I haven't seen this whole time anybody who actually wants Sparkle. I don't care for her. I'd have no interest in getting her. Part of me wants to get her just because I do like collecting characters and I like being able to build everybody, but I don't care about her. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that she's not very good anymore. I did hear people saying they think that Sparkle's going to be a little bit better with Archer, just because Archer also has that, like, something to do with skill points. I don't know if he consumes more skill points or if he gives extra skill points or something like Sparkle does, but people were thinking Sparkle was going to be relevant again because of him, and that's why they included her. But I haven't heard anybody actually be interested in getting her. The people who are happy she's back are the ones who already have her. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I don't really know anything about Fates, so I don't really have any interest in the collab characters, but I mean, hey, people seem excited, so I'm sure more power to them if they like them. I just don't really know who they are, so I don't care. That being said, with where I'm at in terms of pulls, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting Archer's Light Cone. Not by pulling for it, of course, but with the 200 pulls. Because I already have 149 saved up. My ideal plan is to get, I want E1, S1, Sunday, and then I'm not sure if I want to get Finon's Light Cone yet. I kind of think I do want it, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't mind spending money, so if I have to spend money, I will, but I'm more focused on, I want Blade more than I want Finon's Light Cone, you know what I mean? I know he's not good. I just like him. I'm fully aware that Blade is not strong. I just really like him as a character. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. He's kind of like a Imbibitor Lune for Don Hung. 5-star Don Hung needing a lot of skill points. Oh, really? Is that bad, huh? Oh boy. Hopefully he's one of the characters that gets buffed. With them buffing the Stellaron Hunters, and Jinglu, not Stellaron Hunters, that implies Firefly, but with them buffing Jinglu and Kafka and Silverwolf, hopefully that means other characters that are really not good, like Imbiber Lune, end up being better. Maybe they're planning on doing that. Hopefully that's the case, because I know a lot of people are feeling that way, where he just isn't good anymore, but a lot of people still want to use him, so hopefully they fix that. Unless, of course, they're planning on just completely not worrying about it because Dan Heng's supposedly going to get a new form. Yeah, I know Blade got buffed. I'm really excited about it. And since he got added to the Lost Pool and he had the Light Cone material, I have Battle Pass, so I had been getting the Light Cone material. I went ahead and just bought his Light Cone. Even if I don't use it for him, I'll still be okay, because I can use Blade's Light Cone for Mighty. Oh, he will. I have a good feeling that he might. I feel like he and Argenti are the ones that need it, because I've heard Argenti's pretty bad too. I borrowed him for a support time to time, but he's not very good, so I still want Argenti because I like him, but you know. I don't know, I've been wondering that too. I'm surprised they didn't clarify that in the live stream on whether or not, is he going to be in the Lost Pool? If you pull on Blade's banner, are you going to have to replace him with somebody else? Or is he still in the Lost Pool? They didn't explain that at all in the live stream, and I think that's so funny because they left so many people with so many questions. And it also raises the question, too, does that mean that Zila and Fu Xuan can also potentially rerun, or are they not? Are they only bringing him back just because of the buff? I'm thinking it's just because of the buff, but does that mean he'll never rerun again? I kind of wish that Genshin would do what Honkai did and put old characters in the Lost Pool like that. That's what I figured. But who knows, is he gonna come back after that? Yeah, I like the exploration aspect, and I like the characters, and that's kind of, I don't know, it's got a lot of problems. I definitely agree, it's gotten really bad. It's definitely a very different game from Honkai. Ever since I started playing Honkai, I am definitely seeing, why, a lot of aspects in which Honkai is better, especially because they seem to actually be listening to people, versus the Genshin devs don't seem to actually care. And I'm aware that they're the same company, you would think that same company would be more receptive, but they're not. It's like the dev team for Honkai cares, and then the people for Genshin don't. But there are still glaring issues with Honkai too, like the lack of events. I do understand that. And the lack of endgame content. I am starting to get bored now that I have caught up. And it kind of sucks because I was having so much fun. I was really excited because I was like, wow, Honkai is not like Genshin where every temporary event is actually just permanent content you can replay later. I was super excited about that, but now that I'm finished with it all, I'm like, now there's nothing to do. And hopefully that'll change with the Fate collab and stuff, but from what I can tell, it's not really been a lot. Yeah, Genshin is really bad with the rewards. awful with rewards. And it's weird that Honkai has less content, but more pulls that it gives you per patch. Like, you're pretty much able to get like 80 pulls per patch if you do every bit of content and then all of the endgame stuff. Genshin, if you do all of these massive events that take a long time, they don't usually end up being that much pulls. The other issue I have with Honkai is the 4-star characters, where there's just not very many of them. And it's also weird too, with not that many of them, it's also kind of annoying that I got really frustrated when I saw that Serval was on the last banner she was on Anaxa's banner. I was like, what the heck? I maxed her out like tenfold when I was going for E6 Jiaoqiu. I was so annoyed that she was back on the immediate next banner after that. Like, why was she on 2 banners in a row? It's not like there weren't other 4-stars they could have done. They could have done March 7th or Ting Yun or Misha, but they decided to just do Serval twice. She's not good. And she was free. Everybody has Serval. You get her in your mailbox on the first day that you play. It's like, she's not a good character, and they just put her on twice? Like, why is she back again? And I didn't see much of the fandom talking about that. I was like, why does nobody seem to care that she's just on here twice? I don't see anybody who actually uses her either. Like, she's a cool character. She's badly executed, though. Same thing with Luca. The concept is good, but the way that he was made in game is not good. Genshin's definitely a lot better with their 4-stars, aside from Dahlia. They're usually, the 4-stars are at least usable. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't see anybody using her. Yeah, I like the Rockstar motif. I am really mad, and I will not forgive them for the fact that Robin sings, but Serval can't. Why can't she sing? Especially when I just watched the trailer for her. Like, she sings in her trailer. Why did we not do that in-game? She doesn't get to sing in-game. Why not? And Payla, too. Payla's part of her band, but you just don't hear or see anything of that. It's like, why not? I think it's weird. It feels like the only 4-stars people use are March 7th for specifically the Hunt and Gallagher. And Herta Puppet, but everybody replaced Herta Puppet with Anaxa. They only used her because True Herta needed her because she needs another erudition unit. Nobody else really fit the role. I've seen a few people use Qingchua, but like other than that, I don't really see people using 4-stars. Especially because some of them, like Sushang and Serval and Misha, are just objectively bad. Oh yeah, that's true, Payla. People use her for Acheron, but once they get a better Nihility unit, she's gone. I don't use Payla. Let's be real, I only pulled Acheron for my Jiaoqiu, not the other way around. I didn't pull Jiaoqiu for Acheron, I pulled Acheron because I thought I would need her to make my Jiaoqiu usable, and then I end up not using her on the team half the time because she just gets one-shot by everything. There is something really funny about seeing a character that I know was once hyped up is actually getting punted by everything. Yeah, that's true. But I heard that Cypher wasn't all that good for Acheron. And yeah, Silverwolf would definitely be better. That's why I was thinking I kind of think I want to pull for Silverwolf, just because I do think I should probably try to get a good team for Acheron, seeing as I do have her. But I don't know. I didn't pull for Cypher. I was too busy saving for Finon. So I don't have Cypher. I have Payla and Luca. I think those are the only options I have for Nihility. I have all of the 4-stars, whoever all of the 4-star Nihilities are. I was right about this hair being really annoying. It's really pretty and I like the way it's looking, but my god, is it taking forever to color this hair? feel like that they intentionally made it so that only her tips were colored. Looks better. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun talking to you. Good day. Have a good birthday.
Mend your pace, sway to the beat. Hands up, embrace who you wanna be. We're reaching heights unseen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feel the fire deep within. You're the key to where my trust begins. Join my dream, it's just the right time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leave it all behind. Get ready now.
Yeah, no worries.
Into my
Got distracted by Robin.
renew your definition. Whoa, so high. Let me show. And hear my declaration. No more ties. Off the ground and tap your feet. Look, stars are near when you feel the beat. We're bound for greater height. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take a leap into the place. Don't lose yourself in mundanity. Join my dream, it is the right time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leave it all behind.
Oh, really?
Get ready now.
I need to get support.
Welcome to
That's my plan. Well, not really. My plan. I do plan on getting a lot of support, but my actual goal is I want to max out Fei Xiao and Jing Yuan when those two rerun. Those are the ones I want the most. Just like how I have Zhao Cho. I got him E6S1. I want to do the same thing for Fei Xiao and Jing Yuan because those three are my favorite characters. But I also am a huge, huge fan of Hua Hua and Robin and Sunday. And I already have Hua Hua. I got lucky. I started right before she reran. I love Hua Hua. She's awesome. It's funny because I wanted Hua Hua because I remembered seeing, like, back when she released her trailer on YouTube, it was like an ad for me. But then when I was doing the reacting with my friend and we watched the trailer, I did not recognize the trailer. So I'm like, how did I see Hua Hua? I could have swore it was because I saw the trailer on YouTube, and that was not the case because I did not recognize it. So I'm like, maybe I just forgot? I don't know. But I remembered Bailu's once I watched hers. Like, I was really attached to Bailu and Hua Hua for the same reason because I remembered seeing their trailers. But I didn't recognize Hua Hua's when I saw it. I also totally didn't realize that she changed voice actors at some point because her trailer is an old voice actor. But she's been changed for so long, obviously all of her voice lines in battle and stuff are the new one, the current one, so I had no idea. Yeah, that's true. I just really like Bailu as a character. I think she's adorable. Plus, I just love the dragon features. They should have done that for Dan Heng too and, like, gave him a tail. Her tail is probably my favorite part. I love the idol where she's, like, messing with the ring or whatever on her tail. Super adorable. Gallagher does seem really good. I should probably build him. I got him from when I was trying to pull for Jiao Cho. I didn't have him before that. But then obviously because I pulled E6 Jiao Cho, I maxed him out, and I just haven't built him. I haven't even leveled him up, I don't think. I would imagine so. I'll probably have to, because, like I said, I need to get somebody for Fuse to be useful. I'll probably, for now, just settle for Firefly unless we see, like, leaks about Rappa potentially coming back, because I don't really care for Firefly. Rappa does seem really cool. I'll probably still end up getting Firefly, let's be honest, but it just depends on if I have enough pulls after I go for Blade. Especially because I'm planning on E1, S1 Sunday, and potentially Finon as well, so I have no interest in Sparkle, so at least I don't have to worry about that. I've got plenty of time tonight, and I've already got 3 characters done. Well, I'm trying to draw characters for other people. I'm doing specifically art fight stuff. So I'm not taking any requests right now. I have this whole Discord server, and I didn't even draw half of them on my lunch break, but I managed to do 15 sketches today for characters to draw for art fight. I know I won't obviously do 15 today, but it gives me a good running start. I'm trying to do a whole huge variety of characters, but I actually just realized I don't think I bookmarked a single furry character. I should probably do that. Had some ponies in here. Oh yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow. I plan on streaming all of the attacks that I do for art fight, and I'm planning on trying to do one a day. So at the very least, I should probably be live for probably maybe an hour or so. Not for as long as today, I don't think, because I'm gonna do my Honkai stuff tomorrow. But we'll see. I should be. I think I will probably come live again tomorrow. And pretty much all throughout the month, actually. Bye! Hope to see you around. I don't know if anybody's here right now, but I think I'm gonna call it. I did 4 today. I'd say that's pretty good. I am gonna make a massive canvas like I did last year, and I'm just going to throw all of the ones I've done onto that canvas. Because last year it was really fun to see how many I got through across the month. This time I'm gonna make sure that they're in order because I don't think they were last year. I think they were not in order last year. Alright. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with getting 4 done tonight. I feel like normally I would maybe get through 1 a day, depending on how much I'm doing before that, but I got through 4. I'm gonna call it a night. I just so happened to do 3 ladies. I don't know why I did that. And all of them ended up being humans, but I'm planning on trying to put some more variety. So I will have some furries, some animals. There's a couple ponies that I have bookmarked. Oh yeah, I added a couple Minecraft songs. There's, I think, this music box, and then I think there's 3 from the Caves in Cliff soundtrack, and then I think I saw one earlier from a different one, but I can't remember which one. Most of them I just don't know the name of, so I want to add more Minecraft music, but I'll have to look through and figure out which ones it is that I like, because I haven't played in so long, I don't know any of the names of the tracks. I've got a mixture of a lot of different game stuff. Whatever I can find that's not copyright. Oh yeah, I'll have to see if I can find those. It's hard because Spotify has so much Minecraft music. Like the Minecraft official ones have a lot on Spotify. It was a lot of fun trying to find them, but I only ended up with maybe 5 in the end. Who knows, maybe I'll add some more for next time. This is already a 13-hour playlist of music for my stream, so pretty unlikely that I'll see a lot of Minecraft. But yeah. 13-hour playlist is insane. I just gradually add stuff to it, and I usually don't take anything off, and that's why it ended up being so big. I'll have to slowly take some stuff off, because right now I think it's maybe 80% Genshin Impact soundtrack. Alright, I am going to call it a night. I'm happy with my progress. I will probably be back tomorrow. My goal is to do 1 drawing a day for Art Fight, and may or may not get that done. We'll see, but at the very least, that should mean I should be streaming for maybe an hour every day. I want to stream all my Art Fight attacks just in case the people I attack want to come back and look at it, so yeah. I guess if anybody wants to come tomorrow, then I'd love to see if anybody shows up. But I'm gonna call it a night. Maybe play some Animal Crossing before I go to bed. I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to see you come back, SCP Night Watcher. I only had maybe 1 other person in stream. Only one other person came to chat with me today, so having somebody to chat with sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Hopefully you'll come back. I'd love to see you and get to chat with you this time.